Hi. So this is Nyakenya Johannes, Honorable Nyakenya Johannes, a member of Unity State Legislative Assembly. But I have a small message. And this message specifically goes to the youth of Bentiu. Guys, the youth of Bentiu, all of us, including myself, because I'm still a youth too. Guys, I think we are not being honest with ourselves. We are not telling ourselves the truth. And let me tell you something. If we do not be truthful to ourselves, do you know what will happen? We will be left behind. We will keep being left behind by all the youth of this country and the world at large. We all know very well that we have intellectuals. So many of us are educated. So many of us, though not educated, can do positive things for the community. But we have a big challenge. What is that challenge? The challenge is ourselves. The critics, the insults, the lack of trust, the lack of faith that we have in ourselves is so dangerous. You imagine if one person today decides, a fellow youth decides to come up with an initiative that is going to bring development to our great unity state. Do you know what happens? You've all seen. Most of us would go, some would even go live criticizing it, trying to make you shy away from whatever you wanted to do. Seriously, I think that is so sad. It is so unfortunate that we're doing that to ourselves. My advice would be that, guys, let us support ourselves. Honestly, like, this is so unfair if you don't give somebody their space to exercise and implement, the great things that they have at hand. Today, if I had an initiative, like, I already have that feeling that, oh, what are they going to say? Somebody's going to come up and criticize me and say this about me. That is so wrong. Like, we need to uplift ourselves for us to fit in the society, for us to also, uplift the flag of unity state. But it's not going to happen if we do not support ourselves. Supporting ourselves doesn't have to be financial support. It is just giving someone a push. If you feel like Nyakenya is not doing this right today, and then give me an idea, call me. Of course, I'll reply, even if it's a text on Messenger. I'll reply it and we talk it out. But we are not doing that. Instead, most of us would go like, they go do live videos, live shows to criticize the other person, proving that, they are greater and they are better than the rest. Let me tell you one thing. All of us, the youth of Bentiu, each and every person has something in mind that can contribute to the success of our great unity. On an honest point of view, all the youth, all my fellow comrades that I've interacted with, I have seen success. I have seen greatness in each and every one of us. But our problem is fear. We fear critics. And of course, it is true, like, our fellow statesmen are the ones to bring us down. Why? We keep on blaming the leadership. Let me tell you one thing. Leadership starts with you as an individual. Like, it has to start at an individual level, from your own family. If you exercise leadership, even your last born, if they exercise leadership, that literally contributes to the entire success and development of the entire place. If I support a sister today, I am supporting the entire nation. If I support a brother today, I am supporting the entire nation. But if you don't, or if we don't allow ourselves, we don't give ourselves that space, it's not going to work. We are not helping ourselves, guys. So I'm just begging and pleading with all of us that we support ourselves. Let's give ourselves a push. That is the only favor we can do for our state. The moment we fail to do that, we will go down. For how long will we keep on blaming our government? Oh, government is not doing this, government is not doing that. You can do it at an individual level. We just need to try it out. Let's taste this. Of course, even the government can feel challenged the moment we do that at an individual level. But the moment we keep on criticizing ourselves, doing this, oh, so-and-so is a puppet of so-and-so, so-and-so is getting money, na. Come on, who doesn't like money in this life? Who doesn't like money? To be honest, as long as you're acquiring that money with integrity, of course you would love to have it. You can solve so many issues with it. We shy away from talking about these topics. Oh, money this, money that. Everything cannot be money, guys. It's all about respect. I see there are others that would say, oh, you need to fight the government since you're members of parliament. Excuse me, we are trying to make things right in one way or another. Maybe we're not shouting everything that we are doing out here. We might do these things undercover. We might correct whoever is doing something wrong in private. Of course, they'll understand better instead of me going to shout. Just imagine you, when you were growing up, even right now, if you're blessed, you have parents around, or you have relatives who are of age who can correct you. If you've made a mistake, you've done something wrong, your family or whoever is in charge of you cannot go and shout in the public. The public domain is not a place to go and correct your loved ones. You can contact that person privately and you tell them, oh, my dear, I think we need to talk about this. I feel like this is wrong, and whatever you're doing is wrong, and you need to change your ways in one way or another. A smart person will definitely take that into account. They will think about it. They'll think through. And they'll pick the positive part of whatever you're telling them. Probably, maybe that's how I was raised. And I believe that's how you were raised too. Your parent would wake you up very early in the morning, like my mom used to do. She would wake whoever she feels like had made a mistake, had done something that is unacceptable. They will call. My mom would wake you up very early in the morning, talk to you about it, because she believes that in the morning, that's when someone is fresh. You can easily grasp a lot of things and you can internalize so much information. Of course, that has helped big time. It has helped my family, and I'm proud that I was raised by such a strong woman. I believe that is the same thing that applies to you. All our parents, I believe they talk to us in one way or another. They would sit you down. They have their different styles, but all in all, they want us to do the right thing. They want us to do things the right way. But we are here criticizing ourselves. Please, let's give ourselves space. Some space. You already see people already hating. Oh, Nyakenya, these young MPs, they are doing this, and this. They are yes people. They are accepting blah, 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 and a lot of nonsense. That is nonsense, to be honest. So, guys, I'm just requesting all of us to be lenient with ourselves. Let's bring these changes to our community. Let's correct ourselves in a loving manner. But the moment we shout in a way that is destructive, we shout without coming up with solutions, we are totally not helping ourselves. Look at how our state is right now. Our situation is so desperate, so desperate, and we need to do something about it. If we don't, then that's the end of us. Who wants to live in exile for the rest of their lives? I want my children to grow up in Unity State. I want